Hey y'all. So I just got done at the gym and it was crazy because I've been hearing all along and feeling that April was going to be for light workers. Finally, that month where we start manifesting, where we start seeing our careers change, where we start seeing the fruits of doing the work, doing the spiritual work. And when the new moon hit, what was that? Late on the 4th, April 4th, coming into the 5th, I had still felt that lingering energy purging, still releasing a little bit, still letting go of the past. Because, 2016, 17, 18, even if you weren't ascending, even if you weren't consciously, you were ascending at that time, you were growing. But even if you didn't know it, those years were to change timelines, drop programs, purge, change our lives, change the way we perceive reality, change everything. It was time for transformation, change, purging, detox, all of those things in our lives. And then 2019 was it. 2019, for people who had already been on their ascension journey, it was go time. So I knew March was going to be tough, not just because of Mercury retrograde, but because it was that final month of purging. So there was like past life stuff coming up. It was like, for me, it was a lot of anger where I didn't know it was coming from, where it was coming from. So I knew it was probably something past life. And it was just out of nowhere. Like, I couldn't pinpoint why I was angry or why these feelings were bubbling up to the surface. But what we have to realize is that even if we've dropped programs, they have to bubble up to the surface, and we have to see them for what they are one more time before we finally release them. So that's what that was. And it lingered into the first few days. I want to say until yesterday. I don't even know what the date is. I barely even know what day of the week it is. I'm not a very super planned person. I'm just, every day's something different. So anyways, so it was like the 5th or 6th, I felt that those energies from March lingering. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's April. It's go time. What the hell? Like, why aren't we going yet? Woke up this morning. It's Sunday. Woke up. And as soon as my eyes peeled open, I shit you not, I was like, it was just like, boom. I had already had a lot of business plans written up and ready to go, but I didn't have that go time energy. And I will not start something unless I'm in vibrational alignment with it. If I'm feeling a resonance with it. I do not force myself to work on something if I'm not feeling it. And that's where a lot of people go wrong in starting business and stuff. They make themselves miserable trying to get it done because we have this false program that says the harder you work, the more you receive, the more you're worth. And that's a false statement, because you have to be in a vibrational alignment in order to really see the results that you want to see and make it be like you love what you do. Otherwise, it will be just like if you clocked in somewhere and you're working this job that make you miserable. You can turn your passion into something miserable if you're not doing it using your intuition and in vibrational alignment with who you are and feeling resonance with what you're doing. So anyways, my eyes peeled open this morning and it was like, zoom, go time. And I was like, yeah, I swear to God, all morning I've been making lists. Just left the gym and I was like, boom. Through the whole gym, I was like, even somebody that sees me at the gym all the time was like, stop walking so fast. And it was like, I just want to get things done. I had a million things I want to do and I want to get them done. And I have so much energy, masculine energy flowing through me. And when I say masculine energy, we all hold masculine and feminine energy within us, and it's about balancing. But right now, what masculine energy usually is get things done. It's very get things done type of energy, where the feminine energy is more your intuition. So with all of these waves of energy coming in, that is really pushing feminine. energy, because our culture is highly based off masculine energy. So we need, as a mass unit, as a collective, to balance those energies. Okay, so now Gaia and all of us we have that solid dose of feminine energy, and now they're bringing back in that masculine energy for light workers to start in that go time of April. Now everything's going to start manifesting. Everything is going to work out for you if you can get in vibrational alignment with it. You have to stay grounded. If you're feeling tired, do not work on shit. Ground yourself. Take salt baths. Take like Epsom salt baths. I'll get like the pink Himalayan salt. I take them all the time. Salt baths are a great way to ground yourself. Just going outside, doing anything that puts you in that flow state. For me, it's drawing. I like art. One of my businesses is a design business, and I'm getting ready to launch it soon. And that puts me in a flow state. But if I ever start doing it and I'm trying to ground myself and I'm not resonating with it, I will immediately put everything down and put it away and try to sit for a minute and go within and let my intuition guide me as to what I should do next. I try to make my entire days a guide, like just my higher self guiding me through my days. And I know that's easier said than done, especially if you still are working a regular job, like having to be there at specific times during the day and all that stuff. For me, it's more what the challenge is I have 4 kids. So I have to try to follow my intuition and then be a parent at the same time. And when you have little kids, that is very challenging, especially when all you want to do is work on your stuff. You can't work on your stuff because you got to take care of your kids, but you don't want to get in that space where you get frustrated with your kids because you want to do this thing. If you have kids or you have a commitment to a job, and when you're there, when you're being a parent or when you're at that job, be in that moment, be with that task that you have to do, and just give that your energy. Don't be thinking and spacing out about everything else, because then you're not living in that present moment. So also, one thing I wanted to note, other than for light workers and people who have been well on their ascension journey, April is go time. For people who are just beginning on their ascension journey, it could be dark night of the soul time. That's what I have been getting, because these energies are coming in and they're going to bring everything to the surface. And if you haven't purged enough programming, if you're not there, like if you're not to that point where you're ready to start launching a career based in your passion and getting and really making huge life changes, because we were all so heavily programmed. If you haven't gotten like a good chunk of that out of the way, then you're probably going to go into another dark night of the soul and start purging a lot more programs. Again, there's not just one dark night of the soul. There's always another level to get to on your growth in your spiritual journey, in your path. There's always another level. There's always a dark night of the soul. But what people don't realize is, like, once like you've ascended so far and you've grown so much, when those negative things come up, when that contrast comes up, because we live in a 3D world, even though we're ascending to 5D, we're still existing in the same space as others who are on a 3D timeline. We're going to experience contrast. We're human beings. We're not ascended spiritual beings, like up in the, like, I guess we are in a different timeline because there's different aspects of us everywhere. But that's like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to get that complex with this video. My point is that if you haven't grown to a certain point, you're probably going to go through a purging right now. So you need to be easy on yourself. Don't press anything. If you don't resonate with doing something, don't do it. If you need to rest, if you need to skip the gym, skip the gym. I used to have a hard time skipping the gym. I was like, I've been an athlete my whole life, so I was like obsessed with just like, I would go almost every single day. If I skipped more than one day a week, I would be like feeling like a bum. And that is a program. That is a program I had to release. And now I only do what resonates with me. Sometimes I'll skip a week. Very rarely. But sometimes I will. And I have to be okay with that. I have to say that is okay that I skip a week at the gym because my body needs to rest, or my intuition's telling me that my energy is better served in a different place. Once you get to build this relationship with your higher self, you'll understand. It'll be so easy to decipher what you need to do on a moment to moment basis, because it's an effortless guidance, an effortless flow that you'll be in. So yeah, that's the energies that are coming in right now. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna share. That's all I'm gonna share. I was gonna share something else, but I'll make another video for it. So I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. And anyone else who's feeling this really, really awesome energy coming in, it's okay if you don't yet. You're going to in April at some point if you are ready to make those life changes in terms of like career and like a whole new timeline in your life, coming from being this certain program person for so long, and you've already released a ton of programs. You're ready to launch. You're like a freaking rocket. You're ready. Everybody's outside counting down. It's go time. And it's gonna be easy if you get in alignment with your higher self. It's gonna be easy. It's not gonna be hard. Everyone says, oh, you have to put in the blood, sweat, and tears of starting a business. You're gonna put in the work, but it's not gonna be blood, sweat, and tears. It's gonna be effortless and flow, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna freaking be you're gonna be in it, and you're gonna feel it in your heart chakra. You're gonna be in that space. You're gonna be having the time of your life, doing what you love and monetizing it and helping others. That's what light workers are here to do. So just let that come in, and if it's not here yet, that's okay. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe you still have some programs to let go of, and you have to be okay with that. Trust me, do the trust fall. The universe has your back. The universe has your back. Trust me. Trust the universe. You gotta trust me. Trust the universe. But anyways, I love you guys, and I will be back on, I'm hoping later today with another video.